Hi, it's Lonnie. Welcome to Grace Blossoms for You. Just want to share a new project that I started working on. And so I had bought this book of praises at the thrift store, and I wanted to use the pages. So I did gut this book, and I decided to use the cover for something else. And then I came across a lady named Ellen. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name. I will link her in my description. And she is on YouTube, and she showed how to make a fabric book, like a book, but with fabric pages instead of paper pages. And she has a free tutorial that you can access from her website, and her links are in her on her YouTube channel. But I wanted to show you just what I actually have done so far. And so this is where the pages were, and now I have fabric ones in there, and her tutorial goes all through step by step how to do that. And what I want to do is make this my Bible meditation book with slow stitching. So the way this works is that you sew once the pages are in the book, and so it's already assembled, and I have a lot of pages in here. I don't think I will get through this in my lifetime, because the idea is to just fill each and every page with slow stitching. So while I am showing you this, I wanted to just go over a little bit of what this page means to me. I came across this verse, I think it was in Psalms. I did not write the reference because I want this to be more about the actual word than the reference. So I just wrote down what it said, which is light is sown like seed for the righteous. And then what I did was I drew a stick farmer sowing. You don't see the seed yet, but this is the ground. There's the sun. And so what I'm going to do is just start to sow some seeds. And it's a little tricky because I have to hold it kind of at the edge of the table. And I don't think you can see all that, but for right now, I will just flip it up on myself so I can hold the page the way I want. And then I just hold the page, and then because there is a stitch called the seed stitch, I thought I would just make use of that. I'm making them a little bit bigger than actual seeds would be. It's not according to scale here, but I think you get the idea. So then I started thinking, okay, so what does this verse mean? Light is sown like seed for the righteous. So to me, what it means is that it's a comparison. So when you sow seed, it's dead, right? It's all dehydrated, and usually I think that's how it works anyways. I'm not a farmer, but usually seed is dry. And so there's that one verse in the Bible that talks about unless a seed falls to the ground and dies, it cannot grow, because what happens in the ground, it absorbs moisture and then life comes, right? Not that it was actually, I don't think they actually die, but they go dormant. Like I said, I'm no farmer. I really don't know. But the point I'm trying to make is light is sown as seed. So very small, and it's for the righteous. And what is light? I think it has to do with revelation and how we see God. because it takes a revelation from Him to see Him the way He actually is, to understand His character. We cannot do that through our intellect. That is a gift that the Holy Spirit gives us. And by righteous, it means those who are born again. So, obviously in Psalms, they didn't have that phrase, born again. But Jesus says you must be born again. So that would be the righteous going forward. Righteous being God-fearing people. And then, like seed, light grows. You get more light when a seed grows up and produces a tree or whatever, fruit. Then you get more. You get more fruit from the one seed. There's a harvest. And so it is with light revelation. You start with a little bit, and he says in the Word to meditate on His Word day and night. He told Joshua that. And he would make his way successful. And that's what we do with light. If we meditate on His Word, He will give us more understanding and revelation. Understanding is also part of the light, because you can go and read the Word and not get anything out of it. Anyway, so that is what this project is going to be about. And so if you're at all curious, please go check out Ellen's YouTube channel and her website. And you can also see the free course. You just have to sign up for it. And she does have other... She's not new, but she just kind of branched out. And so she's got more things coming up. And her book is amazing. I saw it when I was doing the course. It didn't take very long, but it gave me the oomph, or it made me think that I could do this after I watched her. So I'm not saying I'm just gonna slow stitch in here. I might add some of my other projects, fabric or lace, eventually. At first, I'm just right now practicing to see if I could actually do this, because sewing into a book that's put together, like the way this one is, with the pages already intact, was something new to me. So I just wanted to practice at first to see if I could actually manage to do this. So yeah, here's the farmer, and he's sowing lots of seed, and he's going to get a good harvest. Reminds me of that parable of the farmer sowing the seed. The farmer goes to the field and sows seed, and how it grows, no one knows. So I have to be a little bit careful I don't pull too hard on the back side, but the beauty of, one of the things about this is that you sew on one side and you don't sew on this side. And you sew on this side, showing on this side, and then you put them together like so. And then it'll actually flip. It doesn't feel like you're flipping a book, so you can't flip it exactly like that. But I think it's going to be a wonderful pastime, and it lets me focus on the Word even as I am writing it out and drawing it out. And I used a fabric pen that disappears just to get the general feel for it. So then it was easier. And then same with the words. Ellen does hers freehand, but I wanted mine to look legible, so I did write it with the pen and then go over it with the stitching. So anyways, short and sweet, that's what I have for you today. Hope you like that. Let me know if you like this, and maybe if you will give it a try. So thanks for watching, and have a great weekend. Bye for now.